Good morning and welcome back to day 2 of the Skyline build. Now before I start this video, I'm going to start with what was brought to my attention yesterday by a good friend of mine, Tommy Ip. Now apparently I look like Hopper from Stranger Things. I don't see the resemblance myself, but you know. Anywho, let's get on with today's progress. So today's agenda will be to get everything on here completely fixed and not wanting to be removed again. Now I've got quite a long way to go, as you can see, if this ever focuses. Come on, Canon, you can do it. There we go. You can see I've got quite a bit of a panel gap on areas like this, so that's going to have to be pulled down where it needs to be, and then everything blended and smoothed in. But I want to get this panel on, to not be removed again today. And then I can start trying to blend the edges in, start getting the fiberglass on the go to build this edge up, and also blank the edge in. Again, because this is going to be made as a mold straight away, this is not going to see the road at all. I don't have to worry about things like vibration causing cracks in filler or fiberglass or anything like that, so it doesn't have to be strong. It just needs to be the correct shape to make the molds out of it. If it gets destroyed during the molding process, absolutely fine, not a bother. So with that in mind, I need to get this panel off, start roughing down the edges to get some tiger seal, because as we all know, tiger seal holds everything to everything. Tiger seal it all up, make sure it's all bonded on there, screw it, bolt it, whatever I've got to do, get this thing on so it never comes off ever again, and start getting the edges flattened in. Alright, so at this early stage of the game, all I'm going to do is literally go around all these edges here with a grinding wheel, just to rough this up as much as I physically can. Again, I'll go around the edges here with the grinding wheel as well, just to nib it all up. So it's got a rough edge, so all the tiger seal that's going to go on there is going to bond on as strongly as possible. And I will also do the same on the back of here, so I'll scuff all of this up so it is going to be the best contact as physically possible that we can make with this. Happy days, let's crack on. That's this side now all stuck on. We'll wait for this to go off, but in the meantime we'll get to the other side, start chopping up that wing and making that one work. That is that arch chopped out and on. I have made the startling realization, and that is the fact that these fenders will never see the road. There's absolutely no point whatsoever in cutting out the middle section as I have done. Yeah, you live and you learn, the more you know, I suppose. So again, on that stark realization that these fenders will never see the road, I'm just going to chop up my original fenders, use the bottom half of the brackets I've already made, and stick them on with a little bit of weld. Okay, that's the bracket on, now just to weld it up. So with that now stuck on, just got to chopping this bad boy up. now fully chopped and fitted to the car. Everything's measured out, so my gaps on the top here are exactly the same as what they are on the other side. Everything's been measured correctly. We have the perfect fitment. Yes, that I wanted. So now to tiger seal this side on, and whilst that side's drying I can get on with that side and get that side blended in. And this is what I'm going to be sticking it down with. Not sponsored by U-Pole Tiger Seal, but this is the stuff to use. It's absolutely fantastic, sticks to everything, no problems, and yeah, quite frankly, the panels will fall apart before this stuff does. There we have that all on, and everything's squeezed out nicely, so that should be absolutely fine. So whilst this side is drying, I'm going to go to the other side now and start removing the screws, various bits and pieces, holding it on together, and start trying to make up the corner here, I think, of the wing. Maybe just there. Just get rid of that massive, you know, hand-sized gap I've got going on. Okay, so to get rid of this little hole here, I've bridged the gap underneath, I've supported under the side, I've bunged in the side there, mixed up some fiberglass, just going to bung it in the hole. See, at this stage it does not need to be pretty, it just needs to be there. Just like that. Then you just gotta get to that stage, you just gotta leave it alone. Just know when to stop playing with it. Apparently I still don't know that time. Works for me. And that is the end result. So that's that whole bridged. It's got lots of little pinholes in there, but quite frankly, again, it doesn't matter at this moment in time. So just going to go over the rest now with a little bit of filler, skim it all in, and you will never know it. skipping forward hours worth of sanding, we're now to the point where everything is nice and smooth, blended in as it should be. I have a few little points I just need to adjust, but nothing major. Everything is, yeah, nice and smooth. I think there would be a fantastic time to end the video. So thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you next time.